I'm very excited to let you know about a groundbreaking integration taking place between the ALERE ERP applications and Enterprise Content Management, otherwise known as ECM. ECM is the strategies, methods, and tools used to capture, manage, store, preserve, and deliver information and documents related to a company's operations. The ECM market is currently a $28.1 billion market and has continued to develop and is expected to be a $66.3 billion market by 2021. The reason for this massive growth is that the most technologically savvy workforce in history is continuing to emerge. The integration between ERP and ECM will allow companies to leverage the technological savvy of today and tomorrow's workforce and thrive as a result of information being instantly accessible from anywhere in the world using mobile devices, which of course are the business tools of not just the future, but the present as well. Now, ALERE is a fully comprehensive, seamlessly integrated ERP system that has been developed by the same company for the last 33 years. That is very unusual in the software industry, where software companies are routinely acquired by larger companies, and ERP systems are often a loose collection of acquired products with no integration. ALERE has always been very adept at providing a single source for the capture, management, and storage of data to manage a company's operations and instantly making that data accessible via desktop and laptop computers. But as I said earlier, mobile devices are the business tools of the present and future, and so with that in mind, ALERE data is also accessible via mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets, and I'll show you that now. Now I'm mirroring my cell phone to my laptop so you can see what I'm doing on my phone. And I'm going to turn on the mirroring now so you can see. Okay. In this illustration, imagine I'm a sales rep and I'm visiting one of my largest customers, and I know the first thing he's going to do as soon as I walk in the door is ask me the status of a large order that he desperately needs. Now with that in mind, my people in the office have told me that it would ship any minute as I was heading out to see the customer. This app, it's an ALERE mobile app. It lets me see my company's ERP system from my smartphone. So when I get to my car to visit my customer, before I leave, I'm going to bring up the app, select the customer in question, check the most recent order, and it's going to show me recent activity. But you notice the most recent invoice is 10080, dated 11/28/2016, but it's a very small one for $4. That means the real big order did not yet ship. So I'm going to get ready to head for the customer's site and hold my breath and hope for the best. Let me turn off the mirroring for now. Now, as I said, my people in the office told me that it would ship any minute. So while I'm en route to my customer, they're fulfilling the order, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and do that as if it's being done by the people in the office. Okay, here now we can see we have an invoice 10086 for the customer in question. Here's the material it shipped, and you can see we have an invoice for $23,651.70. Now, I'm going to manually sync the ERP system with the cloud data. Now, in real life, this will be happening automatically based on any one of several different frequencies that are available, anywhere from 5 minutes to 24 hours. But in this case, for illustration purposes, I'm going to manually sync the data. Okay, the syncing is done. Now, imagine I've just arrived at my customer's location, and I'm going to hold my breath and check the status of the order and hope that it's shipped. Let me bring up the mirroring again so you can see what's going on. Alright, once again I'm going to bring up the ALERE mobile app, bring up the customer in question, check last order information, and notice what happens now. We've got the most recent invoice 10086 in the amount of $23,651.70, dated 11/29/2016. So clearly I can see that the order shipped while I was en route. And I'll close this now. So now the customer is going to be happy. So as you can see, I'm accessing my company's ERP system from out in the field. With ALERE, the modern workforce isn't changed to a desk and dependent upon desktops or laptops. Your data is accessible from anywhere in the world using mobile devices. Now, having the data accessible like this via my cell phone is great and state-of-the-art, but the real magic is that in 2017, ALERE will be providing tools to allow their support people like me to develop apps that will let mobile users not only query information within the ERP application, like I just did, but also to record transactions such as sales, quotes, service orders, work orders, and documents of that nature from out in the field. Regarding security, it's very secure because management can control exactly what information is provided to every mobile user, as well as which apps the various users have access to. Users only have access to exactly what management decides they can have access to. What makes ALERE unique is that we'll be providing this integration between ERP and ECM in a very cost-effective manner, with these customized apps taking hours to develop instead of weeks, as is the case with the higher-priced ERP software systems. Another factor helping to keep costs down is that the mobile users in the field don't count as users in the ERP system. Companies can literally have hundreds of people in the field accessing their data with their mobile devices without having to invest in a single new user license. The overall result is that with ALERE, the small and mid-sized markets now have access to the same ECM functions as the larger market companies that paid a fortune for these capabilities.